This is why Rahul Dravid is the unluckiest cricketer. Rahul Dravid is hailed as one of the most prolific batsmen India has ever produced. Being a test grade, Dravid was named the wall in cricketing circles for his ability to withstand the best bowling attacks in the world without breaking a sweat. His contributions in ODIs were superb as well. But looking back at his career, it seems like it has been undervalued and at times underappreciated as well. We will discuss with you the events where Dravid's achievements were not brought into the spotlight by fans or media, making him one of the most unlucky cricketers in the world. It all starts in June 1996, when Sourav Ganguly announced himself to the international arena. Ganguly, also known as Dada, was the first man to overshadow Rahul Dravid at the beginning of their respective career. When Ganguly hit his maiden century against England at Lord's on debut, the India media spotlighted the left-handed batsman 24/7, but little to no appreciation was shown for Dravid, who scored 95 runs on debut in the same game. The second unfortunate event for Dravid is related to India's arch-rival, Pakistan. Opener Saeed Anwar had just broken Sir Vivian Richards' record for scoring most runs in a single ODI game. Saeed scored 194 against India in 1997 to break Vivian Richards' record for 189, and thus he gained all the attention from media outlets and news channels. But in the same Chennai game against Pakistan, Dravid has scored his maiden ODI ton. Next up is the 1999 World Cup game against Sri Lanka. India were on the back foot, walking into the contest having lost matches to South Africa and Zimbabwe. This was India's must-win game to eye a berth in the Super 6 stage of the mega event. This was when Rahul Dravid rose to the occasion again. He hit an incredible 145 and played out of his skin. The century was a crucial knock that Dravid delivered under immense pressure, especially after India's opener Sadagopan Ramesh had departed quite early in the inning. His aggressive knock was again overshadowed by his captain and colleague Ganguly, who had won the Player of the Game award for his 183. The score by Ganguly was the highest ODI individual knock by an Indian back then. Dravid's presence in India's batting lineup, especially in the longer format, was always crucial for the team. Despite being a batting grade, Dravid never took too much pride in his records and always remained humble, with the new generation of Indian cricketers claiming that they owned their skills to the best. Under Dravid, the former cricketer never took credit for their achievements. Putting him as the head coach at the National Cricket Academy was one of the best decisions by the BCCI, as several teenagers were able to benefit from him. He gradually transferred his vision and knowledge into these young cricketers who are now making it big in the Indian Premier League as well as the national team.